Hey everybody, good morning, good morning. You guys are coming on fast already. You must be excited for today's Marketing Quickie Show, huh? Awesome. Welcome everybody. Where are you guys all from today? Troy Olds from Boise, Idaho is here. Joseph Aaron, what's up? Troy's legs hurt. Troy and I did squats, front squats, and lunges yesterday, and I pretty much can't even stand up right now. So Luke's from the moon. We got Houston, Oregon. Oh man, they're coming in fast right now. We're already 130 people, you guys. Someone must be excited. Bert from Florida, we got Anthony from Australia, we got Jersey, Albuquerque, Norway, London, UK, Michigan, Australia. I will be in the UK in a few days. I'm excited. We're flying out there on Saturday. So, very cool. How's it going, Ricky, over there on Facebook? Will Fitzgerald's in the new NJ house. Awesome. All right, guys. Well, I want to welcome you guys to the Marketing Quickie Show today. My name is Russell Brunson. I'm your host. Over here, we have got everyone on Facebook hanging out, and over here, we have everyone on Periscope hanging out. Say hi. On Periscope, if you give a double tap as fast as you can, we'll see some hearts to see if you're having a good time. On Facebook, you guys don't have any hearts. So if you guys can share or comment, I can see what you're saying right here on my phone. Just let me know if you're having a good time, you have any questions. Juan says that Russell's the boss here from Miami. All right, we're at 172 people on Periscope. We're at 63 on Facebook. You guys, I need more if I'm going to share. This is my #1 secret for unlimited free traffic that converts. How many of you guys want to learn about that? All right, if you guys want that, you got to start sharing this, okay? So if you're ever on mentions, click on the share button, show this on your page. Simon says the Periscope's too full to comment on, but you can still share. So if you're on Periscope, you want to share, scroll over, click on the share. Search Engine Pro just shared, thank you. Anthony Rudder just shared, thank you. Paul Troy just shared. One F Fuller I just shared. Brandon East just shared. Steve Keller shared. Trey Olds just shared. Corey shared. We're almost at 200, you guys. Keep it coming. Biznut just shared. That's your name? Awesome. Yeah, it's going crazy over here on Periscope, you guys. We just passed 200 on Periscope. We're at 76 on Facebook. It is growing fast. All right. Okay, so you guys ready for this then? You guys have worked for it. I will give it to you. Okay, so here is my #1 secret for unlimited free traffic that actually converts. Because there's a lot of traffic out there that just doesn't convert, right? And if you guys have a website or an offer, you're trying to sell something, you need traffic. And traffic you pay for is good, right? Like I'm a huge fan of paid traffic. But if you guys want free traffic, there are some good ways as well. So let me share with you guys my #1 traffic strategy. But to set it up, I need some hearts over here on Periscope. Sorry, I'm a heart. I just need them. I need some recognition. It's not email. Actually, let's do it. Who can guess? Who can guess what it's going to be? Okay, Brad guessed email. It's not email. How many guesses over here? Facebook, your guess as well. What do you guys think my #1 free traffic strategy to get traffic that actually converts is? Okay, Tim Springer said steal it. I guess that would probably be good. We got Facebook friends, YouTube JV, content marketing, Facebook guest post competitors, Periscope, affiliates, spy on competitors, podcast, authority. We got list, emotion, word of mouth, Periscope. Okay, we got a lot. Check this out, you guys. We're 247 people over on Periscope, so they are coming. Nicole over here on Facebook said, click funnels. All right, so to set this up, I will tell you guys what it is, okay? Someone said affiliates. Affiliates are great, but they're not free, man. We spend millions of dollars a year on affiliates, so it's not free. This is completely free. You pay nothing ever for it, ever. So to back this up, think about this, like when let's say Matt Damon, or who's your favorite actress, right? When they go and they create a new movie, how do they promote it, right? What do? Okay, they go to Kelly and Regis. I guess it's not Regis anymore. They go to Kelly and Michael's show, right? And they go to the Today Show, and then they go to Jimmy Kimmel, and then they go and Matt Lauer interviews them, and then they go to The View, and they hit this circuit, right? They go on this circuit where they get all these different people to interview. They do radio talks, and they do TV interviews, and they just go and they hit this circuit, right? Someone says Matt Damon your favorite, probably because he. How many of you guys think that Matt Damon looks like me? I've heard that once or twice. They said he could be my person. All right. So if you think about that, like that's free traffic these guys are getting, right? Like if you think about all those shows, like all they are is just a place to. It's basically free ads, right? Like that's all it is. Okay. So think about that. Like in our business, we focus on Facebook ads and paid ad and all these kind of things, but But how do we get free traffic like those guys do? Okay. Now today, some of you guys were thinking like, Russell, what did you do today to drive your business forward? Well, today I've already had 2 and I have 1 more happening today, and they are podcast interviews. Okay. Podcast interviews are one of my favorite new ways to get free traffic that actually converts. Okay. Now, a couple reasons why. First off, there are tons of people in your market who are already running a podcast. And most of these guys are begging and dying for content. One of our close Inner Circle members just said, hey, Russell, do you have anyone else I can interview my podcast? I need more people. Right now, they get 5,000 downloads for every podcast they do. They are begging, trying to find people who they can put in front of an audience of 5,000 people. Okay, the podcast I did today, one guy gets like 25 to 30,000 downloads for every one. So I interviewed with him, and now 25 to 30,000 people next week will hear a full entire interview with me. Okay, then next guy I did has 10,000 people. Okay, I did the interview with him, 10,000 people, not 10,000 clicks. Okay, like a super affiliate will send you 10,000 clicks. This is 10,000 people will download and listen to me for 35 minutes, right? And then I've got another one happening here in 20 minutes, and the exact same thing, okay? And guess what? It was not hard to get these podcast interview. All these guys are looking for content, okay? You just go to iTunes and look in your market and start calling people saying, hey, I would love to be on your podcast, okay? 9 times out of 10, if you're not boring and you're not horrible, they're going to put you on, okay? Who likes that? If you like that, give me a double tap over here. Okay. Now a couple other exciting things that I hadn't even thought about. Okay. When I started my podcast, the Marketing Your Car podcast, how many of you guys listen to Marketing Your Car? If you do, give me a double tap over here. If you're not, you guys are crazy. Okay. Go to iTunes and download Marketing Your Car. But on my podcast, every time I go to an event, I meet 3 or 4 people who say, hey, Russell, I just found out about your podcast 2 weeks ago. I went on a Marketing Your Car binge. I listened to every single episode from the very beginning of time. Okay, and podcast was different than TV, right? Nobody goes back and watches old reruns of Jay Leno. Have you guys ever watched a rerun of Jay Leno? No, you don't do that. That's boring. So like those guys get a one and done kind of a thing. With podcasts, if you do a podcast, you are stuck on that person's iTunes feed for forever. That means in a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, a million years from now, someone listens to that and they're probably going to go on a binge of that podcast and listen to every single episode, and you're going to keep getting traffic forever, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, you guys getting this? Like that's the power of what I'm talking about. So for you, if your product, your service is finished, your funnel is done, whatever it is, and you're ready now to get traffic to it, yeah, definitely go do Facebook ads, all those things we're doing, but start doing the podcast circuits, okay? Act like you're Matt Damon, act like you're Julia Roberts, act like you're whoever that famous person is, and say, I need to get on Oprah, I need to get on Today Show, all those things, but it's not that hard. All you do is open up iTunes, scroll through your directory, and start contacting every single one of the podcasters. That's it, okay? You could be in front of 1,000, 10,000, 50,000, 100,000 people before the end of the month. Okay, so that is my #1 free traffic strategy. Now, some people say, well, podcast traffic doesn't convert, Russell. A couple things. First off, one of the guys in my mastermind group, he's got like 30,000 people listen to each of his podcasts. He runs a way more than that. $8 million a year coaching business. 100% of leads come directly from his podcast. There's no email marketing, no anything else, just his podcast. Okay, when I was launching my book right here, how many of you guys read my book? If you don't have this book yet, go and get it. It's free. Go to .comsecretsbook.com. Get the book for free. When I launched this book, I did a podcast interview. Okay, hit the circuits just like I'm telling you to do, right? I needed to try to sell 1 million copies of these as fast as I could. So when I did the podcast interviews, and I went and John Lee Dumas interviewed me on his podcast, and it mentioned that, hey, you can get a free book for Russell. Go to .comsecretsbook.com. Mention that on the podcast. He sold 850 copies of my book from one podcast interview. Free traffic that converts. Okay, Dwan Mard, it's not free. You got to pay $7.95 shipping and handling, which still means I'm spending $20 to ship this book out to you wherever you're at. So it's better than free. It's costing me more than it's costing you, but it is a free book. You just got to cover shipping and handling costs, okay? But 850 copies of the book he sold from one podcast interview. Guess what? People that join Entrepreneur on Fire, they listen to that and they go all the way backwards, and he keeps selling books for me even today from that one interview I did, okay? Now, you guys, if you haven't started doing your media circuit yet, now is the time. Have I sold you guys on it? Do you get the power behind this strategy? Go open up your iTunes and find your dream customers. This is the equivalent of going on radio, only 1 million times better. Equivalent of going on TV, only 1 million times better. It doesn't cost you a penny. The traffic's amazing, and you'll meet some cool partners and friends along the way. Go and do it. I got to go, guys, because my next podcast interview is starting in a few minutes. But I want to drop that bomb with you guys and get you guys working because it's something that will blow your mind how much traffic you can get. If you like that here on Periscope, give me a double tap. And you can't tap like this. If you do that, no hearts come. You got to pound it out. You got to do the work as fast as you can. There we go. There we go. There, yeah, the hearts are. Look at that mention. These guys are going crazy over on the hearts. Fast as they can. If you had a good time over here on what are we on Facebook mentions, you don't have any hearts, so maybe like give me a high five on your screen and then share this. That'll be as much as I could ask for. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate it. I am out of here. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on the Marketing Quickies show. Thanks, everybody, and I'll talk to you guys all again soon. Bye.